It's Two on the Aisle with me, Charles Gross, and Jeff Goodman. Tonight, David Lefkowitz joins us for reviews of Pygmalion, Make Me a Song, and Cymbeline. Plus, the Performing Arts Insider, Top 10 Shows of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two on the Aisle. Good evening, I'm Charles Gross. Welcome to Two on the Aisle. Jeff Goodman is on assignment in Thailand.
Well, I'm here to take his place just for tonight. Dave Lefkowitz, very happy to be with you. And with you, Charlie, happy almost end of 2007 here.
Yes, and it's been a year.
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty darn good year in theater, and we'll be talking about that, as well as some shows that we've both seen recently.
Yes.
Covering more in depth.
The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee is closing.
Soon, yeah.
But if you are a fan of Willam Finn, don't despair, because the music of Willam Finn, Make Me a Song, has just opened off-Broadway. And this is an extremely simple production.
Yeah.
2 actors, 2 actresses,
right, yeah.
a piano player, and a Steinway. That's, oh yes, and this neon of Willam Finn's face.
Tube thing of his face. And some light bulbs hanging. They pull curtain away, and there's a couple of lit light bulbs.
Right.
And one big red heart. That's the only prop.
Yes.
Which I was disappointed about that. By the way, we should mention, we actually just came from seeing this show a few minutes before taping this. So I'm really interested to finally get to debate a show with you that we've both just seen together and literally just seen, so it's actually fresh in our minds.
Right.
And for me, much as I loved some of the songs and much as I like the cast and like a lot of Willam Finn's music, there's something in this particular staging of it. It's like either they should have done it in a cabaret setting or they should have dressed it up a little bit. For me, I walked in there, and here are the 4 actors that come out in schlumpy clothes. Because it's like Willam Finn. He would be like that,
yes,
you know.
Yes, he would
and it's
be.
a backstage kind of casual sort of thing. But no, this is a nice little off-Broadway theater. I want to see set, something. I don't want to just see bareness and wall and just a bunch of actors sitting around a piano, turning the piano around a lot.
Yeah, the piano's on a manually on a raised turntable.
That got annoying kind of quick. They stopped doing it. And it took a long time for this particular review to grab me. Usually they get you in the first song or two and build from there.
Well, it did get me on the first song or two.
Oh.
And, to me the highlight was this mini version of Falsettos, which is by far my favorite Finn work, although I wasn't familiar with most of the other songs. I did enjoy a lot of them. I basically had the same problem you did. Perhaps it took me a little longer to get there. And I think part of it is you've got 1 piano. You've got 4 singers,
right?
And it's just they sing it straight. I don't even know if they have microphones, which I like.
Well, I know Adam Heller had one on his head. I couldn't see.
Then they had a very good sound system because it sounded natural.
Yeah.
On that, but it lacks variety. It's the same author, the same songwriter.
Okay.
The same 4 people and 1 instrument, and they really don't dress it up. It's too bare. I mean, some very nice songs.
Right.
I discovered some a side of Willam Finn that I wasn't aware of, or some works by him, and I enjoyed it.
And I do recommend that if you go see the show, the program, he goes song by song and tells you a little bit about them, how he wrote them, and what he wrote them about. So it's like when you hear a song
and they've got his voice recorded for the opening number and for the don't smoke, don't take pictures announcement.
That was
don't
cute.
take pictures announcement, which was very cute.
But it also helps when if you read it before the song goes. So like there was a song in there I'd never heard of called Anytime, and it's a nice kind of touching song, but it was extra touching because if you read the program, it was about his mother. Right. And so when you hear that and you connect it, well, I do feel that
a lot of these songs feel very autobiographical.
Oh yeah,
in some way. One song about Passover.
Yeah.
Even the Marvin trilogy. One song that sounds like it could have been a '70s top 40 about hitchhiking across the country, meeting your one true love.
Well, hitchhiking could be on top 40, except he's looking for boys.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
That's the one thing that would have made it stand out.
Well, there's the Falsettos trilogy. Granted, I'm so familiar with falsettos and falsetto land that they can do it little bits and pieces the way they do, and it's still very moving for me.
Yes.
I would wonder if you're not familiar with that show, if it would connect in the same way where it would just feel kind of like, wow, that's a little disjointed and what is it? But because I know the show so well, it was just great to hear those songs again.
Yes, those are, to me, March of the Falsettos, which was the middle part of the trilogy, is his best work by far.
Oh wow!
I've
No,
loved it.
Falsetto Land for me. That
Okay,
pulled it
well.
all together. That's tremendously well. Anyway, that trilogy is still his crowning achievement, certainly. And when they brought it all together for Falsettos on Broadway, and there's some really really good songs, well
Yes,
done.
there are
As
some
you
really
say,
nice
yeah.
songs. You know, it's a good cast. You know, let's see who we've
Sammy
got here.
Binion's in there, Sally
Yeah,
Wilford.
D.B. Bonds, Adam Heller, Sally Wilford. You know, good cast. Robert Ruggiero staged it, but again,
the staging I was not.
no, the staging was not, as you said, it was casual. It was basically not enough variety
Yeah.
in this show to really sustain it.
And you know what else? Just and finally, after a couple of songs, didn't bother me, but they have the piano right center front stage, and because I think not all of them were mic'd, as you have pointed out, there was a point when the piano seemed to be battling the voices. I was kind of like, well, the piano's too loud in a weird sort of way, and it was annoying me because I guess I'm used to Broadway miking where it's just like everything's loud.
Yeah.
I think the piano quieted down later on. They pushed it back a little bit, or whatever they did.
Right.
I mean, it's a good show.
But
It's worth
on
seeing.
the other hand, it's so wonderful to have something naturally
Yeah.
to.
I just wish they had done this at Joe's Pub. I think that's the kind of place where this would be fine the way it is, or do something else with it while it's at New World Stages, so it feels like more of a show and not just, oh, we taught the actors some songs and a little bit of movement, and these are great songs, so we're going to enjoy it.
They
but,
are.
you know, they're skimping a little bit.
But there is sometimes too little is too little. You know, less is not more, and less is certainly not more in this case.
Okay.